It is my sincerest hope that this message finds you, your family, and your friends well, and free of symptoms of this dreadful COVID-19 virus. As the Easter long weekend approaches, may you find ways to connect with those you love most, pause from the stresses of managing the changing needs of our families and workplaces, and find gratitude within your days, even in the midst of all the uncertainty around us. There are so many moments worthy of gratitude within the pandemic experience. I myself am grateful for the continued support from my husband and my children. Over recent weeks, I have spent many hours working to ensure Adaptabilities comes out from all of this stronger than before, and I know how much our organization means to the families who have said we are essential, and from the dedicated frontline and administrative staff who rely on us for employment. I have had the executive team at my side, working tirelessly each day, administrative staff and especially frontline staff that are currently active and have been taking a risk, working directly with our families and their children by coming to work every day. I could not have done it without all of you. I have made more difficult and unwanted decisions than I have ever made in my entire life. Made more plans that were outdated 12 hours later by a new recommendation by Alberta Health Services. And I've shed more tears than I could ever believed possible. Yet, I am grateful to know that leading an organization, just like in living life, good things happen and bad things happen, and neither will last forever. We will get through this together, and we will be ready when things start to return to a new normal, hopefully with a little more kindness. We are using the time to prepare to be better than ever for those we serve when they return to services in the near future. We remain committed, now more than ever, to our core purpose, empowering families and individuals with special needs to grow, succeed, and belong. To that end, here are a few important updates that I wanted to share with you. As many of you have likely heard, there was a change to provincial legislation for those people who were temporarily laid off. It is a great relief to our executive team to learn that your jobs are now protected for 120 days instead of 60. We will welcome those of you laid off back as soon as possible. We believe employees will return sporadically based on availability of work and dependent on the decisions families make to participate in our programming, while safeguarding their loved ones. We have asked families not to contact staff about their return date. Please know that we will work really hard to figure this all out. In terms of the federal government's plan to cover 75% of the salary of staff, naturally this will be a significant help. However, as I just said, it will take some time to recall staff back while ensuring there is meaningful work for staff to do upon their return. If you are a full-time staff member, please keep an eye open on your email, because we will be sending information on updated information regarding your benefits in an email next week. I'm happy to let you know, for families we support who access PDD funding, we have secured a new 3-year contract commencing April 1st, 2020 to March 31st, 2023. This secures funding levels as they exist today. Given the economic uncertainty we live in, I feel obliged to say it remains subject to PDD continuing to fund agencies like Adaptabilities. Should there be any changes, we'll be sure to let you know. As an organization, we do not have one confirmed or reported case of COVID-19. We have a multitude of changes in policy and practice to screen for safety for families and employees, and we remain diligent about all AHS requirements and recommendations. If you have any questions, please contact Divya, our Human Resources Manager, at hr@adaptabilities.ca. In the body of this newsletter, you will find additional links. The first is a helpful webinar on managing our mental, physical, and relational health during the pandemic. And the second is a link to the Family Center in Edmonton, where counseling is available if you feel the need to reach out and talk to somebody. Know that we care and we are thinking of you all. On behalf of the Board of Directors, myself, and our executive team, I wanted to thank you for all that you do and take the time to wish you all a very happy Easter and encourage you to look forward to all the hope that spring brings each year. Take care, and we'll be in touch.